Today on Ask Bloop, which program should I do my animatic in, and the best documentaries about animation. Welcome to Ask Bloop, Maury from BloopAnimation.com. It's Friday and it's time for your questions. I've been wanting to do animation since childhood, but I can't see a promising career in it. Does being an animator pays well, or will I end up changing careers? I wouldn't suggest getting into animation for the money. Go study accounting or try to get a job at a business consulting firm if you want to make sure you get paid a lot. You can, however, have a thriving career as an animator and make a very nice living from it. Now, I do mostly speak for the US, which is where I am, and I'm aware that in different countries it's going to be a little different, harder or easier depending on where you're from. I moved here from Israel partly because I thought the potential for making animation will be much better here. And even then, when I got here, I started off studying advertising because I was worried about not making enough money before switching to animation. So I don't want to just say to all of you, no matter where you are, to blindly follow your passion, because for some of you it's not going to be practical and you will end up having to change careers. So be responsible with your choices and figure out how to do the best thing you can with your own situation. But I will say that if you're really passionate about making animation or any kind of art, nothing I'll say is going to influence you one way or another. And no place can restrict you from doing great work, especially today where everything is so mobile and outsourced anyway. The people working on my film work from so many different countries like Serbia, Colombia, Mexico, Australia. It's getting so much more easy to ignore locations. Anyways, that was a bit of rambling here, but let me know in the comments if my answer helped at all. Do you know any good documentaries about the industry you recommend? Yes, I actually just finished up an article I've been working on for a long time, listing my favorite animation documentaries. The list has 9 films that I found inspiring and fascinating, and I wrote a little bit about each of them so you can pick whatever one interests you the most. I'll put a link to it down below. I'm interested in learning 2D Flash animation. Where would you recommend learning Flash? And also, how do you get to know other animators? Well, we actually have great stuff for both of these questions. First is our popular Flash animation course, which I think is probably the best Flash course you can find online. It teaches you everything you need to know to start animating in Flash, so check that out for the first part of your question. As for connecting with other animators, simply join the Bloop Creators Club. It's a private online chat-based community with over 700 members, who are all either interested in animation or are actually doing it. It's free to join and a really great place to meet people. I'll link to both of these in the description. Which is better for making an animatic, Toon Boom or Flash? So an animatic could be done in any editing program. I've used After Effects in the past, and recently I've used Premiere. Any way you can cut your storyboards with sound on a timeline should work fine. Some programs have these capabilities built into them, like TV Paint, on which, in addition to a full course, I've also released a 3-part series about how to make a complete animatic right in the program. And we also have a video about making animatic in Flash if you want to watch that. As for which is better, it really doesn't matter. If your project is in Toon Boom, you're probably not going to make your animatic in Flash, right? Pick the software that's best for you and use that for your animatic. Toon Boom also have Storyboard Pro, which is a software dedicated to making storyboards and animatics. So if you're going to be animating in Harmony, that'll work great with Storyboard Pro. And if you don't have any of those programs, you can even just do it in iMovie. They'll work just fine. Alright, that's all the questions for today. If you have one, post it in the comment section below. If you want to stay updated on animation news, new tutorials, or see if your question was answered, subscribe right here. See you next week.